I just wanted to start this video off by saying that B.C Rich Guitars created my favorite shape and headstock and guitars ever, and this is just me saying my opinions on how the company could do better. If you were inspired by Mick Thompson from Slipknot, Kerry King from Slayer, or Chuck Schuldiner from Death, or many other amazing guitar players who played B.C Rich, you were happy as can be when you finally got your own. But the instrument still had some cons. If you look at modern B.C Rich guitars, their focus are on very well made medium to high end guitars. And I feel like that's where B.C Rich is making a mistake. In 2025, the build quality of a cheap guitar has gone up drastically. You can get a guitar that plays well and looks good for under $500. With B.C Rich focusing on high end models, people like me who got their older and cheaper guitars have to compromise with poor build quality, leaving most people I know with an older B.C Rich, like the Kerry King signature for example, having to deal with build quality issues. It's not that I don't like the newer guitars, because they are cool guitars, but I feel like it would take them a lot further if they were to focus on guitars like my Trace model here, and build from there. It hurts their market appeal so much, making their guitars $1,600 and more. Not to mention a lot of their high-end guitars come with a Floyd Rose 1000. People tend to start on that cheaper end of guitars and then build brand loyalty. I think an entry-level Warlock would sell a lot more than a Stratocaster, or the Jacksons I see a lot of new guitar players start on. The current Warlocks just aren't enough. I want modern build quality, such as things like a hardtail bridge, maybe even a Floyd Rose, and fix the neck diving issue. And please, for the love of God, stop making your guitars out of agathis wood. Guitar players as a whole agreed that this is the worst wood you can make guitars out of, so why would you make badass guitars out of the worst wood? I don't understand. My biggest problem with B.C Rich personally is them abandoning the Devil headstock for the majority of their guitars for the most generic headstock I've ever seen. It looks like a $200 Jackson headstock. I'm not a luthier, so there may be reasons why they can't do the Devil headstock on every guitar, but we come here for badass guitars. Give us a badass headstock. Another issue with B.C Rich is their fretboard design. They do a little design on the 12th fret, but a guitar like this in my opinion is deserving of more. Let me know what you guys think about that. Another thing B.C Rich is missing out on is the extended range market. Every other builder is doing this. They're offering 7 and 8 string and even baritone options for their guitars, sometimes even with an Evertune bridge. Metal musicians want these guitars for modern metal. We're tuning so low, you gotta have that extra scale length, or extra strings to accommodate. Also, I don't know why B.C Rich feels like the neck through on their guitars is such a priority. I personally prefer bolt-on. They're more affordable too. And lastly, I don't know what's the deal with Guitar Center not stocking their stores with B.C Rich guitars either. It's been a long time since I walked into a music store and was able to find a Warlock, or any B.C Rich for that matter. I feel like finding your guitar in a music store and being able to play on it before you buy it is a really big part of discovering a new guitar brand that you love. If you enjoy my videos, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to see me talk about some guitars some more, make sure to click the video over here. Until then, these are a few opinions I had on B.C Rich Guitars. Peace out.